My youngest son, who's 14, plays water polo. He's learned an unbelievable lesson these last couple of years, and it didn't come from me or his mother. Although I would love to say it did not. It came from young men who have played water polo and probably are playing in college and come back the summers, the breaks, weekends, and they're investing back into the team they used to play for as they were kids. And this is pre-high school. They're working with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds on this one-way club, water polo club. And they're investing their time for free. Their resources, their experience, their knowledge and understanding of the game. They're coming back. Nobody's asked them. And there's a handful of these young men who are coming back and investing into the kids in our community. My son happens to be one of them. Well, yes, it's helped him play water polo much better. That's a given and that's easy. That's not even the one that I'm excited about. I'm excited because I see it making a change in him where he wants to pass on what he's learning. And he's starting to go back to this club where he's now graduating into high school out of 8th grade into 9th grade. He's no longer going to be a part of this club, but he's been going back and has wanted to and has told us, please take me. Although he's not part of the club, but he wants to go there to help the coaches, to help train the younger kids, to pass it on. We didn't ask him to do this. We didn't tell him you should do this. We're not making him do this. This is something that's in his heart. It's in his heart because other young men placed it in his heart, and he's just passing it on. It's a natural flow. I call it investing into our communities or creating a Dominos of Change. And the way to do that is the same way you invest your money. All of us want to get wealthy. We want to make more money. And the easiest way to make more money is let the money produce money. Meaning, take your money, invest it into the highest yield return that you can get, and let that work because money never sleeps. It's working 24/7, and it's gaining interest. And the more money you can put into something to gain interest, the better off you'll be. Well, this is the greatest return that you can get with your time, your resources, your experience, your knowledge, is to pass it on. It's to give it to others and to do it freely without any strings attached. Because when you do that, three things happen. It's the win-win-win scenario. One, if I'm the one passing it on, like my son is now, I win because nobody learns more than the teacher. I'm gaining so much out of it. I'm learning so much more as I'm training other people. Plus, it helps me to fulfill my purpose, which is to serve humanity, which we are all called to do, something bigger than myself. It is a win scenario for the person we're investing in because they get better. With no strings attached, they're getting something of value and they're getting something for free that's been passed on to them from someone who's already done it. And third, our communities get better. Our economy gets better. Our churches get better. Our workforce gets better. A new generation of people get better. It's a win-win-win. It is the greatest investment that you and I can make, which is to pass on what we know. And here's the kicker. It doesn't matter if you're educated or not, if you have money or not, if you're old or young. It doesn't matter if you've been so-called successful in your career. Nothing matters except that you're willing to pass on what you have because you have something somebody desperately needs. My goal for you today, my hope and my prayer, is that you'll start passing on what you have with no strings attached, even if it's competition to you. Share your information, share your knowledge, start investing into the greatest investment that we have on this earth, which is people, and start giving freely of yourself to others and watch what happens to you, to them, and to your community. My name is Ed Carcarey and I'd love to connect with you. You can find me on LinkedIn or on my website at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion, find your life.